These aren't polls like as you guys heard. There are prediction markets that are platforms where people put real money on outcomes they believe will happen. Some sitting at home with actual dollars on the line had already decided before polls even closed that Cassidy's odds of even making the runoff were basically zero. And the anchors on election night said that, one said shocking numbers for an incumbent U.S. senator. The other said it is just telling. And that's the part worth understanding here because the money didn't fail because the ads were bad or the ground game was weak. It failed because money can reach people's eyes and ears, but it can't reach something that was already made up. The voters of Louisiana weren't waiting for more information about Bill Cassidy. They have 4 years of information. The 22 million was trying to solve a problem that wasn't actually a money problem. Now, and this is the part of the story that I genuinely can't stop thinking about because it was just reported on and it was captured on camera in real time. The news crew that was embedded inside Cassidy's watch party in Baton Rouge all night long, right? So while those numbers were printing on every television screen in Louisiana, the reporter, Brianna Moore, was standing inside the room, as you guys saw, where Cassidy teams had gathered together watching everything unfold, still partying on the dance floor while they were beginning to lose, even on round one. And what she described multiple times throughout the night was a party. Not a tense room full of people refreshing their phones, not a quiet gathering of people trying to process different results, a party. Music playing, people eating, smiles everywhere, and at multiple points throughout the night, staff and supporters telling the camera on the record that they felt great. Round one of her report, polls had just closed 1% uh 1% of it was in. And Cassidy was already sitting in third place. Her description of the room, you can definitely feel it. The music is playing, people are eating, having a great time. His team said she was very confident regardless of what happened in 2021. Round two, now they had 25% reporting. Cassidy's still in third. He has 24% of the vote, and the gap between him and the top two is not closing. Brianna Moore goes and finds a member of his staff, a woman named Zoe. You guys seen that, saying she felt really good. So at the same moment, the scoreboard on the screen showed him in the third place with roughly a quarter of the vote, and then there was dancing. By the time Brianna's third report came in, she literally opened. As you can see, the energy has been high here all night long. They were just on the floor dancing, enjoying themselves. And I want to be careful about how I frame this because this isn't about making fun of anyone in that room. These were real people who believed in someone they worked for. That's not something to mock, but it's something to learn from because what you're watching there is a very real and very well documented human pattern. It's called motivated reasoning. It happens when your personal investment in the outcome gets so strong that incoming information stops registering the way it normally would. The brain starts filtering, it accepts the things that confirm what it wants to believe, and it finds way to minimize or explain away the things that they don't, right? That's what psychologists call it, motivated reasoning.